Welcome to our channel Programming with Praveen Khanna. Today's our Python program on addition of two matrices. Here I am going to take two matrices, X matrix and Y matrix. Now I am going to add these two matrices. Our result matrix will be this one. Okay, this is the X and Y matrix result. X and Y matrix result. Here I initialized the elements to the X. I initialized the elements to the Y. Okay, this is the 2 by 3 matrix. Now my output will also be 2 by 3 matrix. 2 rows and 3 columns. My result matrix I initialized with at the beginning I initialized with all the result is 0 only. After that I will get the result. You see here this is the outer loop for rows. This I in range length of X. Here it represents number of rows in the X matrix. Number of rows in the X matrix. How many rows are there? 2 rows are there. So here 2 minus 1. What's that? 2 minus 1 is 1. Here my condition is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. My length of X is 1. Here length of X is 1. So here this is the J loop for columns, inner loop for columns, length of X of 0. It represents columns of the X matrix. X of 0 represents columns of the X matrix. Here columns, how many columns? 1, 2, 3 columns. 3 columns. So here 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. So here this I by default 0. 0 less than or equal to 1. Yes. 0 less than or equal to 1. Yes. So here 2. J by default it is 0 only. So here 0 less than or equal to 2. Yes. 0 less than or equal to 2. Y. Yes, true. Result of I0. I0, J also 0 is X of 0th row and 0th column. Y of 0th row and 0th column. That is X of 0th row and 0th column. Y of 0th row and 0th column I will take. That is, this is 1, this is 7. 1 plus 7 is 8. In the result of 0, 0. This is the result of 0th row and 0th column. You see here 1 plus 7 is 8. Next, I will be 0. Here I is 0 and J is 1. I is 0. This is the I value. I is 0. You see here I is 0 and J is 1. That is I is 0. J is 1. J loop will be iterated. Second time. At the time X of 0. J of X of 1. X of 0 1. This is the X matrix. X of 0th row and first column. That is 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3. Okay. Y of what is the I? 0. What is the J? 1. 0. 0th row and 1 column. 0th row and first column. 0th row and first column. Okay. Y of 0th row and first column element. X of 0th row first column. Y of X of 0th row first column element. Okay. This is 2. Next Y of 0th row and this first column. 0th row and first column. 3. 2 plus 3. 5. Next X is 0 only but J loop will be 2. X is I is 0, J is 2. I is 0 only, but J will be 2. J will be 2. At the time, next, I is 0, J is 2. Here I is 0, J is 2. That is 3 plus 8. Next, after that, J will be 3. 3 less than or equal to 2, condition false. Now I will become 1. That means next row. Next row, I1, J0. Okay, I1, J0. At the time, X of this 1 of 0. Next Y of 1 of 0. That is ith row, jth column. Ith row, jth column. Next ith row, I value is 1. J is 1. I1, J1. I1, J1. This value. Next I1, J2. I1, J2. Like that. Like that it will be rotated. We will enter here. J will be iterated. Okay, here how many J? J 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Whenever I is 0, J will be iterated 3 times. Next, in the next row, that is I1, at the time, J will be iterated 3 times. Why? Because rows are 2, columns are 3. This inner loop for columns. Okay. So, inner loop will be iterated 3 times. Outer loop will be iterated 2 times. Okay. This is the addition of two matrices. This represents rows of the X matrix. This represents columns of the X matrix. Here, syntax for the for loop, initialization, condition -1. Okay, thank you friends for watching this video. If you like it, please share and subscribe. Thank you.